Just want to try this thing out. What? Amazing. And good morning. Test 1 2. 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 1 2 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Going live. Live at the dive, at the jive, at the dive. Hey, how y'all guys doing out there? Going live, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna get this thing right. If it kills, I mean, it's not gonna kill me, but let's just sort of get it right. Get it right. You know, it's I'm trying to use software that's from here. Hey, good morning, good morning. Go try that again. It's a new morning, yeah. Whoa, it's a new morning. Hello, my love, it's a beautiful day. So glad you came to see me. Would you like to stay? Let me see if we can get these eggs out here. Come over here and sit by my side. We spent a long time watching through the tears that we cried. Just gonna go live again because you know, you gotta get this stuff right. It's like once you get it right one time, then you can always do it right every time. Hey, going live right here once again. Just stumbling through it all, and just want to get this stuff right. And it takes a little bit of you know, just a little bit of coordination when you want to get it right first time. I don't know what's doing that, but I'm Monte, your host today. Your performer, singer, dancer, entertainer, missionary, husband, father, general flunky for the Lord God and Jesus Christ, and just hanging in there. Wow, I just want to just start going on a lot more, and I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna try over and over again until I get this sound right, and hope that you are seeing all this stuff and getting a good balance and getting the computer right. And I just want to say, really just like to welcome you to the morning chat. Just opening it up right, and I just like to sing a little song to start the day. Hello, my love, it's a beautiful day. So glad you came to see me. Would you like to stay? Come over here and sit by my side. We spent a long time watching through the tears that we've cried. Come over here and sit by my side. We spent a long time watching through the tears that we cried. And if it makes you happy, then we'll see what we can do. And if it makes you smile, we'll sing a song or two. I love you. All right. Yay! Over the home arm. Hooray, hooray, hooray. I got to pull it up, you know. But anyway, just to say, good to see you out there in cyberspace. And I went a little earlier, but the sound wasn't the way I wanted it. And it was like a little different. And I just wanted to just let it sound a lot better, and hope that we can get a little better sound on it and make things a lot better. Figured out how it works, because I never went online on YouTube. I went online on Facebook, but I never did YouTube. So I'd like to welcome you this morning here, going live again, and like to welcome you to my channel. And it's different trying to maneuver all this stuff at the same time, and it's really different. I gotta change that picture. It looks really goofy, but that's my opening picture that I had on my YouTube channel, and I like to get this stuff worked out. Just love you guys out there, and just so thankful that you could come by. And let me edit again. Let's see if I get it right. And yeah. I'll just be honest, just tell me if the sound is better. I hope it's better. And I'm just trying to make it so that everybody can hear it and everybody can see it. It's like sometimes some people get up. I didn't know if getting up in the morning would be good, or going up in the afternoon, because I never really did this stuff before. So I'm gonna try it out. And oh yeah, so you're welcome to spend the day with me today. I just really want to say thank God we lived another day, that they didn't start trying to bomb Israel. I'm literally waiting on that. I'm not waiting on it, but I just want to see if the guys are really going to go through it with it. It's like you watch the news and you watch all this stuff, and you kind of wonder, hey, are they really going to do that? Are they really going to just do this whole war thing? They got these 2 aircraft carriers over there in the Middle East right now. They got a nuclear submarine over there literally right now. I don't know the deal on it, but anyway, it's just like we're countdown the last days before Jesus Christ would actually come to earth, man. Jesus is coming back. I know it's not too popular, and it's not the coolest thing in the world, but just watching all these things, and you're watching world events go on, and you really wonder, are they really going to do it? I've been waiting for this stuff for like 50 years, 50 years actually. In 1972, actually it's 52 years. In 1972, I started hearing some prophecies from a real man of God that I really believe that he was hearing from God. I still do believe he heard from God. And whether people believe it or not, I don't care. I'm me, and you are you. And you can believe whatever you want to believe. That's one thing I like about God is, like, you got all these different beliefs, but generally the most important thing is to have Jesus as your touchstone. He's actually a stone. He's a rock, like I was sharing about the end time, and he's the rock. And you're watching all these things, and you're watching the world events, you're watching the Ukraine situation. It's like they actually made an incursion into Ukraine. They've been preparing for it for months, and it's not from what I hear, it's not the soldiers who are really doing all this stuff. It's just basically the guys from Transatlantic Association. They're put on Ukrainian suits, and they're doing the soldiers, because they killed a lot of people. They're wiping out all these people, and you feel really bad. I feel really bad that all these people had to go through what they're going through. I'm not rah siskumbah for the side, but I'm just for the side of truth, for the side of God, for the people that are really obeying the word of God. That's really what I'm for. I'm just for God to get this stuff going. All these corporations and job things that are going on right now. I don't really, I'm not really for that side. I'm just for the side of stop the killing. Let's stop all these wars. Let's stop all this stuff that's going on in the world today. It's just amazing. My cousin died in the Vietnamese War, and I was just really devastated. And then I had an uncle to die in the Vietnamese War because of a result. He had PSD, and he just killed himself. At least that's what I heard. And he was so depressed about the world situation after he came back from Vietnam. He was freaked out, and that's what he did. So I'm just surprised. And it's like I just appeared here on earth like most of us, and you just you see all these things happen, and you go, why are we doing this? And I finally eventually learned why they're doing it. It has nothing to do with democracy and all of the kind of stuff. I don't want to get into it because it might take me off if I get too political. But I just want to tell you, look, there is a God in heaven. He's really real. He's not a figment of my imagination. It's not because of some trauma that I had that I start believing in things that you can't see. You can't see God with your natural eye, but you can see him in the spirit, and he's designed this world to be like this so that he can judge you. We're being not judged out of hatred, but like a card, like a scorecard. We all have are getting a report card, and this report card is being put out through the world, and he's watching all of us, every single person, every single creature that is born into this realm is being monitored, being cared for, being watched over by God and the angels. And on the other side, the other side of the team, you got all those devils and demons and the devil, and he's playing against God and playing against you. He doesn't love you. I don't know why these people love the devil so much. Well, I know why, but I don't want to get into it here because it would take too long to explain. But everybody is getting a scorecard, and you are being monitored, and you are being graded according to things that you do in this life. And one of the major ways that you pass the grade is that you receive Jesus Christ into your heart. Once you receive Jesus Christ in your heart, then you get the Holy Spirit. Then you start learning more about what God's like, and you start growing and becoming a better person, and so on and so forth. Now, this is true. Maybe you've heard this before, maybe you haven't, but this is true. And it's not like we're floating around, when you die, you float around in heaven with a harp all day and ring, 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 ring. When you pass onto the next world, it's an intricate, very busy, very productive world that exists right now, and they are all watching over you, especially if you're an angel or something like that. They're watching over God's children. They're watching over the world, like all these people saying, these aliens always hanging around the nuclear website places. They are. They're not aliens, though. They're angels. And they're making sure that man doesn't destroy everything that God has set up. He set up a really well-balanced situation, and he loves you, and he's going to take care of you. And I'm just going to keep saying that. A lot of people don't like to talk about the spirit world and what's going to happen beyond this world. Like you can see my little my little bona fide qualified American black dashiki today. I put that on because it's really airy, and it's sometimes in the studio it gets a little warm. I'm not using air conditioning, but everything is under control. I'm just gonna keep doing it. We're just gonna take it down to the I don't know if Jesus is gonna come back in time enough for me to keep doing these casts or going live. But there's a lot of prophecies in the Bible that looks like it's happening right now, and it looks like the world situation is being played out on the earth, and things are looking like Jesus is about ready to come back. It really does. I don't know how to say it. There's no other way to put it. It's like it's truth, and it's happening, and people are going through life, and they're doing all these things, but a lot of people don't like to hear about the Lord or the death or the next life and things like that. But it's really true. It's really exists, and even though you just appear here, you look a little baby, and then you learn how to eat. You nurse your mom if you're nursing bottle, whatever. Then you learn how to eat food. Then you learn how to walk. You learn how to feed yourself, and you learn how to talk. Then you learn how to go to the bathroom and all these other things that you learn in life. And it's really a learning, growing experience. And you get a grade card, you really do. Then they're watching over you, and everything you ever seen, smell, taste, heard is being monitored and being recorded, whether you believe it or not. And it doesn't matter. All these people, I just want to say this. I'm going to say it one. I hope you guys get this. If maybe one or two people, whatever, who's watching. Look, you only get one time at this life, and you're graded. You really are. And the life in the spirit world after this life is 1,000 times more active, and a lot going on. And it's just a lie that all the angels around floating on harps, all playing their little harp all day and floating around on a cloud. It's probably like that compared to this life, when you leave this world. How I know? Because the Bible tells me so. And how I know? Because I received Jesus in the heart. How I know? Because I've had visions, dreams, all kind of things, experiences in the spirit to let me know how the spirit world is. And it's just like God created this earth. It says it in the Bible. It says it very clear. John 1:12, like John chapter 1 verse 4, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God, and the same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by Him, and without anything, and without Him was not anything made that was made. It really was. He created everything, and He made everything, and He's really real. And it's not a joke. It's not a fairy tale. It's not, the Brothers Grimm's fairy tale, Hansel and Gretel and Little Red Riding Hood. It's not a fairy tale. It's not a story. It's a true story that God started thousands of years ago with Adam and Eve in the garden. There really was a garden, and there really was an Adam and Eve. You don't read about it in the King James Bible too much, but you read it in other books. There's a book of Adam, and he told his story, and he told about his regrets and the lies the devil told him, and it's not that it's evil or it's not true, but the devil doesn't want you to know anything that's out out of his control. And when you read these things, these are true accounts from people that have written what they went through, and it just got passed down through the ages. Look, man was only created like 6,000 years ago, and all these millions of this and millions of that. I don't believe it. I mean, if you want to believe it, that's up to you. But I think it's just an excuse so they can pass on this darn evolutionary doctrine to you with this millions of years and the Earth's surface. I mean, look at the picture behind me. It's like you see these beautiful beaches and palm trees. I believe they were written. I believe in a young Earth theory, and I believe that these things were done and created by God, and they didn't create itself, and they didn't create itself. The Webb telescope and what's the other telescope they put out years ago, and then this brand new one they put out, are showing the creation light years away, and it doesn't jive. When you really think about the universe and even our simple solar systems, you got all these planets. There are 9 planets that are all flying around each other, and many of them have moons that are flying around it while they are flying around us. And all these flying heavenly celestial bodies are not bumping into each other, not smashing into each other. Come on, it's just common sense, you know. So once again, I'd just like to say I really believe there is a God in heaven, and I've had experience after experience after experience, whether I was single or whether I was married. Things happen before my very eyes that I just can't explain, and I hope you, with a rational mind, can sort through all the lies and all the training that the world is giving us that are not the teachings and lies that the world pours into us every day, are trying to pour through us through the media, through loved ones, through the devil himself, through angels, through demons, through, like these little green men that everybody's talking right now. I saw a little guy, I didn't see the actual documentary, but I saw a presentation, a promotion of the documentary that's being done, or that was done by William Shatner, and they were trying to drum up people to watch that documentary, like, are there little green men from outer space? I believe there's other people from other worlds. I don't believe that they're from necessarily outer space, but I believe all these demons and all these creatures and all these things that are flying around right now. You may not believe it. It doesn't matter whether you believe it or not. It still exists. A lot of people live in Europe, and they never go to New York. Like Camilla Harris said, the guy said, you haven't been down to the border yet. And she said, yeah, okay. I haven't been to Europe yet, but it doesn't mean it's not there. So I've been to Europe. I've been through many of the major Western European countries. I haven't gone to a lot of the Eastern ones. Went to Czech Republic. I went to what you used to call Yugoslavia. Now it's Croatia, and these other names they've given these Yugoslavia. It used to be Yugoslavia, and Czechoslovakia. That what can you say? The Czech Republic. I went there, and I had a son over there, and I went to visit him one time, and we were there. It exists. Just because I don't live there right now, I never went there when I was a kid, doesn't mean it didn't exist. Okay? So it's time for people to stand up and stop being lied to, and stop accepting it so easily, and all these things that people say, and it's just like, God, man, I used to hear all these things when I was a kid, but as I got older, I realized it's a lot of things people say are lies. Like the other day, it's like I heard about the the Olympics. I watched the Olympics. Okay, we watched it online like a couple of days ago. We hadn't seen it. We just heard about the outrageous pre. The beginning ceremonies of the Olympics, and what it was like, and we saw that opening ceremony, and it was kind of gross, to say the least. And we watched these things happen, but now we actually went online ourselves and saw it. So it was a nice games. It's nice to watch the games. Now, what the opening ceremony and the ending ceremony had to do with the games, I don't know. And it doesn't really, to me, it didn't really have anything to do with the games. It's just like people are just representing their countries and doing their Olympics competitions, and it was really fun to watch. I mean, I watched it, had a great time, and my wife watched it, and we really enjoyed it, and it was fun. You know what I mean? And now, what the opening ceremony had to do with this headless woman singing in the castle, and then this goddess, Roman or Greek goddess, headless at the end of the ceremony, and this little mosquito-looking guy going up there, and the dimensional travel, and through this op art. I lived in France for a long time, and they're the biggest op art people I've ever experienced in my life. I went to a lot of the museums in Paris, and I went to a lot of museums in other parts of the country in the South. I even took my kids, when they got older, I took them to Louvre la Porte, and they saw Louvre, and they went to Notre Dame, and I took them to places because I wanted them to culturally expand their experiences and see other people, and other, and kids went to Germany and places like that. I hope this is being recorded, and I hope it's we start recording right now. See, I came out. It says to start recording. This system is really different. I'm just learning how to use it, and and I'd encourage you to come and spend time with me. It's the only time I get a chance to go with a lot of people online. Except maybe I go with my church, the church that's near us, right, ever so often, and I see them. I'm gonna close this little thing here. And you get a little power going up. Let's see if it's on. And other than that, we'll just go online and see you guys out there online, and it's fun. It's good to see, and I hope you guys are getting some of the other things I've been sharing with you. And I see people are watching it, and don't be afraid. You can chat with me. You can say things online. You don't have to be afraid of the big bag boogeyman online. Look, we might as well use this technology while we can, because as this AI develops and it's taking more control of the world that we live in, it's going to get more intensified. They're actually going to start worshiping even more, and they're going to put the AI technology inside the temple, and they're going to stop. It just says in the Bible, the image of the beast, like televisions or whatever, is going to be in the temple of God, and people are going to be worshiping it. It's going to be tribulation. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be a lot of things going on, and a lot of crazy things that I never imagined. I mean, it's one thing, when you're a young person and you go, wow, in the future, I mean, we sit around and talk about it after classes sometimes, like, in the future, the Antichrist is going to come, and they're going to have robots that talk and robots that speak and walk and everything. And look, right, there's Elon Musk right now before us, developing this, his first prototypes of the robots that he's making. And it's just happening. I never thought I'd live to see it. Oh, here's a song. Everybody's going Computer crazy, boy, it won't be long till they are making man with machines, merging man with machines that can talk and can think. Everyone is gone. Computer crazy. I used to hear that song when I was a kid. I can't play it. I used to play it. But my arm is getting stronger. Look at that. I'll lift my arm up. Yay. I hope you can see my hand going up. And I'll be able to play my guitar again soon and play the keyboard and do some music. Hey guys, just want to remind you, all the stuff that we're doing is just like a voluntary thing on our behalf. We try to share the gospel where it says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon the earth where moths is corrupt and where thieves break through and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth is corrupt and where thieves do not break through and steal. But where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So we're treasuring all the love and all the stuff that we can share with people online right now because it's difficult for us to be traveling all over the place. And also I'd like to remind you, don't forget to come and visit us at our campsite. If you like camping and you like to experience Aruba, it's not too expensive, but it's, if you want to get a hotel here, you're going to pay a nice penny. But if you come and stay with us, you can camp out, and enjoy the forest. Where we have a real authentic Kanuku house, and we built several cabins on it that we're improving and making better, that you can come and stay. They're clean, and you can get clean sheeting, clean bedding at night, and you can use the kitchen. And it's kind of like, like the first time I went to a youth hostel, and it's for backpackers or for anybody, families, and you can come over. It's called Love Light Eco Camping in Aruba right here, and we're right in the middle of the forest. It's not forest anymore. It's a new housing development around us, and they put the street not too long ago. We were gone when all this happened, and when we left the first time in Aruba, there was just trees, trees and lizards and things like that. And there was a little path that you used to walk from our front door through a little path to get to Oranjestad, to the city. But now it's built up, and there's a lot of shopping malls around here and stores. Not in the immediate, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes walk. You can get to everything you want, and you can walk to town in 15 minutes, and you walk out to the street and look over, and you can see the top of the palm trees from the beach, from our house, from our place. So don't forget to try out Eco Camping. If you're looking for a place to stay, it's inexpensive, and it's a campground. But we didn't. The ground here is not conducive to trying to make tents. So we built several cabins, and some can sleep up to 6 people. The cabins, and one to 6 people, and you can choose whichever one you want. We don't charge per person. It's the cabin. So you can come over, and it's inexpensive. It really is compared to hotels and things around here. So don't forget to come and visit us here in Aruba at Airbnb. Just look up Airbnb, look up Eco Camping, Love Light Eco Camping, and you can come and visit us, and we'll take care of you right here. And you have a super nice visit in Aruba. And there's a lot to see in Aruba. It's a funny little island, but it's a lot to see, a lot to do, and the beach is right there. There's a very nice beach close to our house, and there's several other beaches all throughout the island. You can climb a little mountain and all kind of things right here in Aruba. Hey, I'd like to wish you a really, really nice day, and we just want to remind you once again to take the opportunity while you're alive and while life is going on to receive the Lord Jesus Christ and get to know Him, and you'll be happy you did for eternity. Just ask Him into your heart. And if you'd like to see more about that, you can look at my other videos on my YouTube channel, the Monte Cagle YouTube channel. and explains things very clearly, very methodically, how to know Jesus. It has nothing to do with religion. It has nothing to do with good works. It has nothing to do with nothing to do with anything except to receive the Lord Jesus Christ. So just testing out all this stuff again and just going on again live today. And I'd like to wish you a super duper Thursday. So see you soon. And remember, keep looking up to God and Jesus, and He will never fail to help you, keep you, and direct your paths. I know it's not a subject that people like to talk about, life and death, but God, that's what you're here for. You come here to live, go through this life, get graded, and go into the next life. So if you'd like to know more about that, like I said, log on to my YouTube channel and watch some of my videos. I got a good little amount now. And look at the different subjects, and you can learn a lot. So see you soon, and I hope it comes out really good this time. I tried it out, but the sound's a lot better, and it's all being recorded. So see you soon, and have a beautiful Thursday. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.